There's no need of you reading that because these are duplicates.
Yeah, it's a duplicate. Duplicates, eh?
I say they're duplicates.
Oh, sure, it's a duplicate, eh?
Don't you know what duplicates are?
Sure, there's 5 kids up in Canada.
Well, I wouldn't know about that. I haven't been in Canada in years. Well, go ahead and read it.
What does it say?
Well, go on and read it.
All right, you read it.
All right, I'll read it to you.
What do I like best about Sondra, my mom? It's probably her hilarious laugh. When she laughs, it's like her whole freaking body explodes. I remember this one time, I was at the movies, and I'm sitting in front of these people, and I'm thinking, God, I wish you would stop talking and stop laughing, because all they did was talk and laugh the whole time. Like it was like they couldn't possibly understand that we were sitting at the movies. And I just, well, first of all, I went to the concession stand because I always have to have Raisinets when I watch movies, and I was really hungry. And so I went to the concession stand to get these Raisinets, and there was a guy there, the guy that, like, took my order. He was so funny, and he started talking to me about, like, all these different movies that he had seen, and I'd never seen any of them, but he thought they were, like, the greatest thing ever. And I'm standing there, and I felt so bad because there were a bunch of people standing behind me waiting to get their food, and they couldn't because he just would not stop talking to me.
Can you hear?
I haven't heard anything yet. Did you say anything?
Well, I haven't said anything worth hearing.
Well, that's why I didn't hear anything.
Well, that's why I didn't say anything.
Do I remember the first time I met Sondra Oker? I do. It was a Tuesday. It was a Tuesday. I think it was a Tuesday.
How do you like that? That's pretty neat, eh?
No, it's no good.
What's the matter with it?
I don't know. Let's hear it again.
Says the,
So, anyway, I decided to get my Raisinets, but then thought, you know what? After I eat Raisinets, I kind of almost always have to have popcorn because it's like the salty sweet thing, the sweet salty thing. You kind of have to have them both. I can't like end with one. So, and it's so funny. That's why I really like those. I don't know, those granola bars that they have that have like the nuts in them, and they're like nuts, chocolate, and raisins. It's like everything together, so you kind of get the whole thing all together.
That sounds a little better this time.
Those are actually the greatest thing to take
well, it grows on you. Would you like to hear it once more?
Just the first part.
if you like have to go on a long hike or something, because they have like a lot of protein in them and stuff, so you can have those if you're feeling really hungry when you go on a walk. I went on this walk this one time, and I thought I knew where I was going. Like, I parked my car, and I got out of my car. It was a place that I had been before. I thought for sure I knew where I was going, and I didn't. And I ended up getting out of the car and ended up walking, like, totally veered off this path, and ended up totally lost in another place. And
Sondra Oker, as I discovered the first time I met her, was
I have the absolute worst sense of direction. Like, I have no idea where I'm going half the time. I could be driving around my own town, and I literally will get lost. I mean, I will like be driving somewhere that I've been 1,000 times, and all it takes is for me to go down some side street, and I will get lost.
So that Tuesday, the first time I met Sondra. Okay. I remember it all too well.
Now I've got something here you're bound to like. You'd be crazy about it.
No, I don't like it.
I totally didn't recognize the street and ended up getting completely lost. And there were like all these cars parked on the side of the road in front of houses. And I didn't recognize any of them. And it's just so aggravating to me that cars park on the side of the street.
I was blind for 3 days.
I think a house needs to have a driveway or a garage.
Well, I don't know about that.
Now what's the matter?
I don't like it the second party either.
People shouldn't just park wherever they want to park. I mean, when you're driving, when you have a two-way street, and
Now then, is my word good enough for you?
I should say not.
Well, that takes out 2 more clauses.
the two-way street goes like 2 ways, and then you only have this much room to drive down. You know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna get anywhere?
Oh, I know something.
Mom is the worst driver ever. She's a terrible driver. I mean, it's scary driving with her. It's fun and it's scary driving with her. And it's funny because she's one of those people, like, she'll be driving and she'll be smoking a cigarette with one hand and she's got something else going on over here, drinking a Diet Coke over here, and she'll be telling you a story and driving, and then she'll start to, like, hysterically laugh, and the car's kind of veering all over the place. And it's so funny. I really love the way Mom laughs. She's got the greatest laugh ever. Her whole face just goes like... It's pretty funny.
Well, look, rather than go through all that again, what do you say?
Fine.
Never mind.
Now, the next part I don't think you're going to like.
Well, your word's good enough for me.
Of course, now I would like everyone to kind of light up. Jimmy on the piano, for I would pick me up. I guess I'll take a walk tonight. I know that I can't sleep, and I won't go to bed at all. I just lay there and weep. Instead, I'll make our favorite spot. That's what I think I'll do. I got to smoking cigarettes, drinking coffee, smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee all night long. Wondering how a love so right could suddenly go wrong. I catch the next bus out of town, but I gotta be near you. I got to smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee blue. That's right. Sitting at the table where I call my baby's name, wondering where I would look and wrong, wondering who's to blame. Listening while the jukebox play the songs that make me blue. Another cup of coffee and a cigarette too. Smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee all night long. Wondering how a love so right could suddenly go wrong. I go through. I got those drinking cigarettes, smoking coffee blues.
That just says, if any of the parties participating in this contract are shown not to be in their right mind, the entire agreement is automatically nullified.
Well, I don't know.
It's all right. That's in every contract. That's what they call a sanity clause.
You can't fool me. There ain't no sanity clause.
Well, you win the White Carnation.
I give this to Ricardo.
Sensation in New York.
Now, Sylvia Ochre. Sylvia makes a great quiche. Sylvia Ochre.